All right, what I'm going to demonstrate here is how to basically wrap your hands. There's a variety of wraps, different lengths, and they're made out of different fabrics. I'm going to give you a generic way how to do it. This is how I use it. But with that being said, you can go to a variety of trainers and gyms. They're going to show you a million different ways how to wrap your hands. The best thing to do is learn what works best for you. Okay? Roll your wrap out. This wrap I have here is about 180 inches long. Gives my hands a nice amount of protection. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out with putting the thumb ring on and going across the back of my hand. What I do from here is I go across my wrist, keep it a little bit snug about 3 times, and I come back out toward the thumb here. At that point, I go across the back of my hand, and you want to spread your fingers wide. This is very important here. If you keep your fingers in tight and you wrap, you'll start to lose the circulation in your fingers. Okay, so leave your fingers open, and I go across the back of my knuckles 2, 3, 4 times, and then back across the back of my hand. At that point, I want to go back to our starting position after our first wrap, and I'm going to bring the wrap up between my pinky and my ring finger. Pulling it in, give it a nice snug, pull it in tight, and go wrap around the knuckles 2 times. At that point, I'm going to end up between the index finger and the thumb. Go back down across the hand. If you notice, I'm making X's on my hand here, and that is going to give me maximum support for my hand and all the small little bones I have there. This time I go between the middle finger and the ring finger. Again, back around the knuckles 2 times. Open this up. Back between the index finger and the thumb. Back down across the hand. And now between the middle finger and the index finger. And again, across the knuckle 2 or 3 times. Right here, depending on how you need the support. Sometimes you need a little bit more support down at the wrist. Sometimes you need more on the knuckles. That depends on the situation. If my knuckles are hurting, I want to give a couple extra wraps up top. If my wrist is hurting, I want to immediately go back down to the wrist and add a few extra wraps on the bottom. And there's a nice generic way of wrapping your hands. You secure it in. I have a nice tight grip. My fingers, the circulation's not broken off of them. And there's our basic wrap.